what you need to say. Say what you need to say. It's better to say too much than never to say what you need to say. Yeah.
Hello, my internet friends. It is another Wednesday. It's time for another walk and talk. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm sorry if I sound a little raspy or if my voice kind of goes down during this walk and talk. I woke up this morning to a really bad sore throat and I took some medicine for it. I gargled some salt water and it's kind of helped a little bit, but it's not all the way gone. So I'm sorry if I sound funny. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna let a little sore throat stop me from making the walk and talk. And it's not that cold out, despite I'm wearing a jacket and gloves. It is pretty chilly and there's a little bit of a wind chill factor. But aside from me feeling a little under the weather, we got a lot of stuff going on today. Apparently something happened last night on the interwebs, but I'm not gonna get into it because it's not important. And we'll have some updates at the end of this video about the contest and the new tenants in my box of awesome. So stick around for that. But in the meantime, we shall get to the questions. And the first question comes in the form of a video response. And it comes from Alright Jess. And she asked,
Ray, your question for this week is, if you were Stan Lee and you can make any superhero, what superhero would you make? Would he have a secret identity? Would he have a love interest? What are his powers? And what kind of costume would you give him? Right, have fun with that one, dude.
all I gotta say is, wow, great question. Okay, so if I were Stan Lee, which would be very cool, I would want to create a superhero, of course, that has the teleportation effect. Or power, not effect, power. Kind of like in the movie Jumper. And actually, when Jumper came out, I was so excited because I'm like, oh, finally a movie that has this effect or power that I really, really love. And I know Nightcrawler has that same power, but I just don't like the smoke that comes out of it. I want it to be stealthy, like you could go someplace, teleport, and, you know, no one would even notice as long as you were hidden. But yeah, it would be teleportation would be his power. He wouldn't have a secret identity. His power would just be a secret. He would have a love interest. I also want him to have a little bit of superhuman strength to go along with it. I don't want him to be like indestructible like Superman. I want him to have some sort of a weakness. Like he can get hurt by bullets. He can get hurt if he gets beaten up. I want him to have that humanness in him, the vulnerability. Because as much as I like Superman, I just don't like that he has one weakness, and that's kryptonite. And the reason I say that is because when you have a hero who almost has no weaknesses and no vulnerabilities except for one, and it's a rare stone to find, it's like, you know, he really doesn't have anything to lose. The only other thing he has to lose is Lois Lane, which is his love interest, and I'm kind of tired of having the love interest be a weakness for superheroes. I'm kind of rambling on now, but I will say that he would have a love interest, but she won't know that he has this power, obviously. Kind of like the mix of a superhero movie mixed with a Kick-Ass kind of thing, where he is mortal, he can die, and just, he's trying to do some good. I kind of like that. Just mix those two together, Jumper and Kick-Ass. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's my answer. But thank you for the question, Jess, and we shall move on to the comment questions. So let's go. I think the first one comes from Brian Dude at Home and Ike Productions 89. They kind of asked similar questions. Brian Dude at Home asked, speaking of Pokemon, because I talked about Pokemon in the last one, do you play the card game, or do you also play maybe Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering, or either of those? And then Ike Productions went on to ask if I still have my Pokemon cards. And my answer to Brian Dude at Home is I used to play Pokemon cards in the Philippines. My uncle bought me like this whole kit. It came with a fold-out battle area where it shows you where to place your cards and so on and so forth. It gave me like dice, I think. I don't know. It was like a whole box set, and it had like a huge stack of cards and a pad to play on and stuff. And I played it a little bit with my friends. As far as to answer Ike Productions, I don't have my Pokemon cards. I actually gave them to a cousin in the Philippines because I stopped playing, and I don't know, it just didn't really appeal to me, card games. So I gave them to my friend. He has them now. But I did for a little bit, like maybe a couple months I played that, and I just, you know, didn't really interest me in the end. But I did used to play. As far as Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering goes, I've never played either of those games. I've known people that do, but I haven't. I think, yeah, Tiffany has. Tiffany has, though. And thank you for the question, guys. And I think Ike Productions also had another question. I think he asked, are you applying for YouTube partnership? And I'm not gonna lie, I have a couple months ago, and it says it's still processing right now, so I'm not 100% sure what happened. I know I got a message not too long ago saying that I can now upload videos longer than 15 minutes, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's cool. I might take advantage of that sometime here in the future. But as far as applying for partnership, yes, I have applied. I don't think it's a viable source of income right now, because I mean, you'd have to be in the ranks of Charles Trippy, Shay Carl, and Mystery Guitar Man to actually make decent money off of YouTube. But as a secondary source of income to help fund my dream, yeah, I had to apply. And my dream being, you know, I want to make a film. I want to become a director. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So, I mean, I'm not trying to make YouTube my job. I mean, I don't want to be on YouTube forever. Like, I want to get on YouTube so I can get out there, show some of my work, display some of my future work, like when I start getting into short films or short movies or documentaries, things like that. When I shoot more stuff for JMac, you know, I want YouTube to be where I display them so people can see what I do. And then hopefully I can fulfill my dream of becoming a film director, and then I would be able to put movies on the big screen for everyone to enjoy. And I'd still do YouTube every now and again, probably put up vlogs and behind the scenes stuff while I'm on the set shooting a movie or something, I don't know, but that's my dream. It's gotta start somewhere, and YouTube being the most popular place to put your videos, why not start on YouTube? Why not get my stuff out there like that? So yeah, it doesn't stop me and won't stop me from making videos or change the way I make them. Partnership to me is just a little thing that says, okay, hey, you can do this to your channel, you can upload longer videos. There you go. It's just like a perk. That's all it really is. It's a perk. But thank you, Luke, for the question, and we'll move on to the next one, which comes from the Houston crew. And Mike's BlogTV asked a similar question. The Houston crew asked, when U-Tour comes to Texas in March, can you and Tiff come down? And Mike's BlogTV asked, if you had the chance, would you go to U-Tour January 18, 2011? I don't know, like, what the difference is between the U-Tour that Houston crew's talking about in March and what Mike is talking about in January. I do know of U-Tour now. People have actually sent me some links because I didn't know what it was. I wish I could go. Me and Tiffany are moving out after the new year into our own place. We're going back into our own house, and once that happens, it'll open up a lot of opportunities for me to go and do stuff with YouTube, like maybe go to VidCon, maybe go to this U-Tour thing, or go to these YouTube gatherings, you know, I don't know, it'll give us a lot of opportunities. So if I could, I would. Yeah, if I had the chance, yes, I would totally go. And thank you guys for that. We will go ahead and run and jump and move to the next question, which comes from Jerg08, my friend Nate. Thank you very much, man. And he asked, out of all the games that are coming out next year, which one are you looking forward to the most? If you watched the TG&W video I made for Uncharted 3, that would be it. I'm so excited for Uncharted 3. I kind of want to see Max Payne 3, because I followed Max Payne 1, Max Payne 2, I followed all of those. Max Payne 3 looks really different, so I'm kind of looking forward to that, but the top of the list is definitely Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. The trailer looks amazing, and Naughty Dog has really come a long way from Crash Bandicoot, and I give them so much props and kudos. I know a long time ago someone asked me, like, what video game developer would you like to work for, and back then I said EA. I changed my mind on that answer. So I forgot who asked it, but I changed my mind on that answer. I choose Naughty Dog. I would love to work for Naughty Dog. But anyways, Nate, thank you for the question, and we move on to the last two questions, which come from Alyssa Scott 08, and she actually asked two questions this week. The first one was, who is the most influential person in your life? First one would have to be my grandfather, who taught me a lot of things, respecting people, just being a good person, stuff like that. And the other person that's really influential in my life is my father, my real father. And I'm not gonna hate on him. I don't hate him. I just really don't agree with some of the things that happened or some of the things that he did. Like, the way that he influenced me was he taught me things that I didn't want to do to my kids when I become a father. I know there's just a lot of things that he did that made me go, you know, why would you say that? Why would you act like that? Why would you be like that to other people or to your own son, you know? I know it just kind of taught me, like, you know, I don't want to be like that. That's not what I want to be like. And aside from those two people, I can't really pinpoint any individual people that influenced me in my life, because so many people influenced me in my life. Like my group of friends in the Philippines that have helped me. JMac is somebody that influences me. There's even people on YouTube that influence me. There's a lot of you guys actually influence me. Tiffany influences me. I mean, there's so many people that influence me, like in different levels. Like with life, my grandfather, my friends, my father. When it comes to other things, like what I want to do, like Kevin Smith influences me. When it comes to directing films, Christopher Nolan influences me. There's so many things. Like there's so many people in the world that influence me, lets me see how I want to become when it comes to being a person, an individual, and a film director, as a friend. You know, there's so many people that influence me in these different aspects of life. I can't really pinpoint just one, but I guess to generalize it, somebody that has, you know, helped me grow up and realize who I wanted to become would have to be my friends, my grandfather, my wife. And Alyssa Scott's second question is, what is your favorite smell? I think there's two things that really, well, three things that come from me when it comes to smells. The first one would be Tiffany's natural scent. Like when I'm lying next to her in bed when we go to bed, that just puts me to sleep. It relaxes me. That's sometimes all I really need. And the second thing would have to be the out of the dryer smell. Like when you get your clothes out of the dryer, that first smell, that first whiff you get when you pull them out of the dryer, that smells just, oh, and I want to just cuddle with these clothes for hours, you know? And I don't care what detergent it is, because we've got a couple different ones in the house, and I just pick up whichever one's closest to me at the time. But just once they come out of the dryer, that smell is to die for. But my third smell would definitely be vanilla. Like vanilla candles, vanilla drinks, you know, just the smell of vanilla. I just really like it. I don't know what it is. Like even when I was a kid, I really like the smell of vanilla. Those are my scents that I really enjoy. But thank you very much, Alyssa, for the question. And that concludes this week's Walk and Talk. Let's get to the updates. Yeah! Okay, I'm surprised my throat has lasted this long. It's starting to hurt. But I will muscle through this last part because we're so close to the end. First thing I want to say is I have a surprise video for everyone here. Well, maybe not everyone, but I'm going to be making a special Christmas video for a lot of the people that have really made a difference for me here on YouTube. And these are some people that don't even make videos on YouTube, just some people that have supported me, left me comments and things like that. So that's coming next week sometime before Christmas, so it's something that all of you can look forward to. It's definitely going to be a little bit of a challenge because it's going to be a lot of video work, and you'll see what I mean once you see what it is, but that's something to expect next week. It might be attached to the Walk and Talk, I think, because I want you guys to see it before Christmas, so there might not be even a skit in the next vlog because of it, because there's a lot of work I have to do to it, but we'll see how this week goes. Next up is the contest, which is ending this Friday at 3 p.m. And I was thinking, you know, it's been kind of slow with regards to getting entries in. There's a couple of you that have really depleted all of your resources when it comes to making entries. So this is a very last minute entry. I want to read some funny Christmas lyrics in the next vlog or the next Walk and Talk. They could be improvised lyrics of a song or improvised lyric of a Christmas story or something, I don't know. So if any of you guys know any funny alternative Christmas songs, send them to my email. That's believe.in.fate2@gmail.com. Every one that I receive, you will receive another 10 entries. You can make up your own Christmas lyrics. They don't have to be about Believe in Fate. You don't have to talk about the clones or me. Just something that you think is funny. If you guys send me some, you get 10 entries and I'll read it live on, well, not live, but I'll read it in the next video. So yeah, you've got till this Friday to get those in. So there you go. I'll put all the stuff, the links in the description like they always are. And with that, I also have to announce the new tenants for the next 7 days in the Box of Awesome. Last week I asked you guys to complete the sentence, I buried my clone in the backyard because, and the winner of that is the Honeymoon Campers. So congratulations, you guys. Their answer, or her answer, was, I buried my clone in the backyard because she pooped in my shower and ruined my tongs. That made me raffle. Raffle. That made me raffle. So you win. Congratulations. You get to move in ASAP. And if you would like to see yourself in my Box of Awesome for 7 days straight, all you have to do is answer the question of the week. You can answer that via comment or video response if you want to be fancy. This week's question is, what is your favorite holiday song or Christmas carol? You can choose whatever song you want. Just put it down in the comments or in a video response, and I will pick a winner next week to be in the Box of Awesome. And that is it, everyone. I hope you like the Walk and Talk. Thank you for tuning in this week, and I'll leave you guys with that. Good luck to everyone who will be submitting their entries for the contest. Remember, you have 3 more days, including today, to get all of your entries in. Good luck to everybody. And aside from that, I'm gonna go ahead and remind each and every one of you that all of you are the best friends and subscribers in the entire world. And as always, keep on vlogging.